Thank you, Henry. Excellent work. I'm telling you, this was a real left hook, and we could have really gotten a lot more impact had the moisture not moved out now that the colder temperatures are moving in. That's the blessing. But I've got the one picture that really sums up the last 24 hours. It's from KENS 5 Eyewitness, Judy Mitchell in Helotes. Take a look at this. The rain gauge is showing the little more than 2 inches of rain that did fall before everything started freezing. That was last night, overnight, probably woke you up. You heard the thunder. Then the freeze comes in, and you can see that those 2 inches of water froze. The entire rain gauge froze. And I had to ask, now, Judy, that wasn't a live hummingbird, was it? No, that's part of the fixture. Thank goodness. Outside tonight, the lead story is the winds. We're definitely going to continue seeing gusty winds through most of tomorrow. We won't get down to those single digits until probably Saturday morning. So the wind chills will be a lot different tomorrow morning than they will Saturday morning, as gusts will be near 20 to 25 miles per hour through overnight and early Friday. That's why there's a wind chill advisory in effect, because of the numbers that are waiting for us tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Look at this. -6 Kerrville, -5 Rock Springs, -8 in Fredericksburg, right down to 0 on it feels like in New Braunfels. Here in the city, when you walk out the door at 7 a.m., it'll feel like 4 degrees, 10 in Pleasanton. Now, the daytime temperatures of probably the warmest we'll get tomorrow, which will be mid to upper 30s. So we'll get above freezing by 4 o'clock, but it won't feel like that. In fact, wind chills will be in the low 20s, still in the 12 to 14 category for Fredericksburg and Kerrville, 18 out west in Rock Springs. Then we start to recover as temperatures get a little bit more comfortable. Right now, I said 21 in Boerne, 21 Bandera, 21 Rock Springs, still above freezing down I-35, but the wind chills right now are brutal. 15 Hondo, 12 Seguin, 11 New Braunfels, already seeing the single-digit wind chills to the north. All right, look at the precipitation. You see that we get blown up with some big thunderstorms last night. It was almost a training effect right across San Antonio for a couple of hours, and then everything changed over to sleet. We did get one band of snow, mainly around Kerrville and Fredericksburg, and then everything pushed off and started drying out. And speaking of drying out, look at the water vapor imagery. I mean, that is a huge pool of mid-level drying. This is kind of the X-ray of the atmosphere telling you exactly what's to come, which is a lot of good mid-level drying that'll just mix down to the surface and keep dew points low. I mean, dew points are already down to 18 tonight. Very dry air. 25 at the airport with a north-northwest wind right now at 13 miles per hour. Sunshine on Friday. Now, temperatures will jump. In fact, we'll get above freezing by midday to 1 o'clock, and then a high around 37 or 38, but it'll be so nice to see blue skies as the atmosphere begins settling down. And then we see another system beginning to develop as we get into next week. Monday, Tuesday, maybe a slight chance of rain. Now, it is Thursday. We always get an update on the drought report, and it is getting a lot worse. You can see that this is all now severe drought to our west and taking in a good part of western Bexar County. All right, 7-day forecast from San Fernando Cathedral, 21 tomorrow morning, then 38 for the high. A breezy Friday. Still another hard freeze Saturday morning, down to 22 in the city. That'll mean 12 to 13 degrees Saturday morning in the hill country, 46. So we'll finally get out of the 30s on Saturday, get out of the 40s on Sunday. We'll hit a high of 54, but notice the mornings, low to mid 20s all the way through the weekend, even a light freeze on Monday, Tuesday morning. And Monday, Tuesday, those are the slight chances of isolated showers. We're not expecting a whole lot, but at least it's a chance.